Good morning, boys. Today, much to your surprise, we're going to talk about WordMasters, but this really is going to be the last time that I bring it up. And a week ago, you guys took your challenge, and I thought it was really important for you guys to know that you did an amazing, amazing job. I'm truly so proud of each and every one of you for taking this under very odd circumstances and for trying so hard by putting in the hours to study and by doing all those blue book entries. It really, really did pay off. And the cool thing is that we accomplished some of these goals as a team. So today, your last day of WordMasters, I promise, we are going to get to review some of the results, your personal results, which you should by now know your score, but if not, I'm going to show you how you're going to find out. You'll have a little assignment to go over the results because taking a test and then never looking at it again, we don't learn from our mistakes. And we know that that is an important part of our learning process, is taking that feedback and learning from it. So that is really the purpose of today. But first, I wanted to share out some of the results. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to tell you the national results because those haven't been tallied yet. They probably won't be coming in until summer, but I'll try and send you guys an email this summer as soon as I find out how we did nationally. But I can tell you how we did over the course of the year because that was our last WordMasters test. So it's always great when we can compare ourselves to ourselves. And that's really what I'm going to do today. So for the most part, I'm going to share my screen. I'll walk you through, as I said, the results, and then we'll talk about what you're going to do today with your WordMasters. So let me share with you some of the results of our WordMasters challenge. I'm going to tell you first what the most answered correctly question was. It was prize is to winner as punishment is to culprit. That one does seem pretty straightforward if you knew the definition of culprit. The rest probably were pretty self-explanatory self-definitions, and so that was our most correct answers. Now the hardest one was number 12. Deceitful is to a mask as conceited is to blank. And that was a mirror. And I think a lot of us maybe did not read all the way down because if you think about it, someone who's vain and really thinks highly of themselves, wouldn't they want to look in the mirror? They're looking at themselves. They're like, oh, I'm so great. Look at me. A crown represents power. And so in some ways it does. But if we're thinking about a direct correlation, that conceited really goes with the mirror. So I just wanted to share that one with you guys. Now let's look at some really important things to make sure that we're congratulating. When we are looking back on the whole year, we know that getting a perfect score is incredibly, incredibly hard. I've told you guys this. This is not like any other test where you try and try and try and you know you'll get 100. It's still, you never know what you're going to get with a WordMasters test. So it's so hard to get that perfect score. And that's why I wanted to recognize these guys who throughout the course of the year have scored a perfect score. So on this most recent test, I want to give a shout out to Graham, Tyke, and Elijah. Really awesome job, guys. It's so obvious that you tried. And I also want to shout out these guys. So this list is for the guys in each class who improved their score every single time that they took the challenge. So over the course of the 3 challenges, each time they got a better score. And the reason I want to give them such a big shout out is because that is exactly what the WordMasters exam, the challenges, the work is all about, is showing progress over time. Learning from your prior assessments and your challenges, the obstacles that were in your way, and then seeing how you can improve and taking that feedback. That is called a growth mindset. Now, some of you guys got the same score each time, and so maybe you're wondering why you weren't on this list because your score never went down. These are for the guys who just were able to get at least 1 more point each time they took it. So I just wanted to give them a special shout out. But again, I am so proud of every single one of you. And remember, this really is a team effort. So this is what I want you guys to see. This is our improvement as a grade over time. So this is 4A, 4B, and 4C. And as you can see, all 3 classes improved their scores over the course of the year. So I am so, so, so proud of every single one of you. Give yourselves a big pat on the back because, again, this is not an easy task to undertake WordMasters. Now, let's talk about what you're going to do today as you review your WordMasters results, your personal WordMasters results. Today, you guys are going to review your results. Now, some of you may have noticed that when you were in once you took your exam, you were given the results and you were able to see some of the ones you got right or wrong in your score. Well, I have gone through and saved a copy of each one of those results reports, and I have created an assignment. So today you are going to see something that looks like this. It'll be called the WordMasters Challenge Results Review. It is due today, so at some point today you need to complete this. And your job is to look at your results, see what you got wrong, and then you are going to build bridge sentences, because again, we want to be able to think through what we missed. So let's say, for example, on the WordMasters Challenge, you missed the analogy that's grim is to frown as jovial is to smile. So this was the answer. I know that because I saw that in the results page that was posted in my assignment hub. And so now I wanted to think of a bridge sentence. And remember, a bridge sentence is a sentence that'll work for both the first part of the analogy as well as the second part of the analogy. So that is why I've created blanks. As you can see here, I've tried to make a sentence that will fit both parts of the analogy. So let's see if that works. A grim face will produce a frown. That works. Let's see if it matches the second analogy. A jovial face will produce a smile. I'm really happy with that. I feel like it's specific enough and really fits for the entire thing. So that would be my bridge sentence. And notice how, since this was question number 17 on the challenge, I wrote 17 here so that it would be really easy for Miss Peppy to see which bridge sentence I was writing. So whether you missed one or maybe you missed 5, you are going to do a bridge sentence for each one of the analogies that you missed on the challenge. If you didn't miss any, just please review it still and just kind of see if there were any that maybe you took a guess on. You don't have to write a bridge sentence, but it'll still be great for you to review your results. So each one of you will have it kind of a different assignment for the day. Some of you, maybe you're just looking over the results because you got that perfect score, but everyone else, you'll need to write at least one, if not more, depending on how many you missed. If you have any questions at all on this assignment, please let me know. I'm happy to help. But overall, I just wanted to take this time to thank you guys for your hard work and to tell you that it's been a really fun year of WordMasters. I know that at times it was really tough, but I look back on those WordMasters Paloozas as some of my favorite memories from this year. So I'm really glad I got to share those memories with you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.